Welcome back in Tech Dev Studio. And if you remember our previous video, we already did the pickupping system with the various type of item, and we are able to assign that to our the tray. And now let's extend this thing or extend this thing more. So first, what we did in our last video at here, this is the system to add or set this stuff. So this is the food type, we are already getting that, and after from that we are assigning that what is the basically type, the SB, SB2, SB3 or SB4, and depends on that we are attaching it or like what tray it should be go. Now in the preview socket we have this thing, the SB or what. So the B is the bottle, and the P is potato, and the T is tomato, which is the pretty simple symbol. Okay, now let's get it here. Now explain. I know this, I'm trying to show you as simple as possible because I want to make it a beginner friendly, so I'm not making it so complex. So yeah, okay, so suppose this thing is our done. From here the bottle one, and now we'll be do the same thing for our tomato. So suppose it should be like here. So we have to keep remember in this spray is because we are going to work in a tomato, so it's 3. We have to keep in mind about how much stock we have or the socket name you have. So it's ST, ST2 and ST3. Okay, so from here we'll be just create a variable S3 or sorry ST, which is tomato, and then S2, ST2, and lastly S3. Okay, now we'll be just simply replace them from here. So just remove the last socket that I created because there are only 3 available sort. So just assign here, just replace this thing. It's simple from here, and also from here and here and here. Okay, now at here we just have to change the socket name, nothing else. So suppose it's ST, so we'll be just keep it. I'm copying it for replacing it again. So ST2 and lastly S33. Okay, this socket has been changed and now it's a way to or it's a ready to rock and roll. So from here we'll be basically assign it here, and oh sorry, one more thing, because this is an array and it's coming from this the other actor, we're going to attach simply at here, so it won't config anywhere. And because it's a water or tomato or depends on the what, so in the tomato category I'm just connecting with the tomato one, so it's going to be work perfect. Okay, now compile and save, and if we just check, so suppose like I pick this one and pick this, and then now if I go to drop, let's go, and here the tomato has been dropped, which is pretty fine. Now there is a little bit of problem. Now you can see that whenever we are going, it just basically what's happening, the tray, whenever we are just overlapping, it just doing suppose like one time or whatever we have the item, it's just trying to set, but it's not doing for all item because there's a thing, it's every time it's switching in everywhere. So there's a little bit a small problem happening. So let me just first integrate all of the item, then we'll be just check it. So for example, this is for the potato, so at here we'll be keep the potato, which is P, P2 and P3. Okay, so in our SP, so just go to the our the tray, strictly just disable it. Okay, so in our tray we'll be create again some more variable, so which is basically S3 oh sorry, it's SP potato and SP2 and SP3. Now to be honest, there's a more efficient way to do it, but as I said, I'm going with it as simple as possible so you guys can understand as a beginner. Okay, so again we'll be just duplicate this line of portion and again connect it with this one, and again we'll be just swipe this thing with the variable type that we are going to be assigned. So SP, SP2 and lastly SP3. Okay, now we'll be good, just change this thing to SP T to P and it going to be work. So P and P. Okay, It's good. And now lastly, we're going to with the potato one. Connect like this, compile, save, and now let me just make those some more variants so we are just able to see them more, like here, like here. It's more like storage stuff. Okay. Okay, cool. Now suppose I take this two item of tomato, one bottle. I'm going to drop it here, and voila, we go. And lastly, I have to see is there's any more glitch. As you can see, there's a problem now. After that two type item, oh, I picked the three time, it's not resetting. Okay, see, I can't pick up more item, so I have to do it. So how? So to do it, I have to reset my character data, like it's basically sorting it. So whenever it's done, it should be unsort that particular thing that I drop, and even that same sort I can pick more item. So suppose like we have three item in this sort. Now what I need is simple. I pick this thing and I drop this one, the sort 2. So this sort should be reset. So in second time, I'm able to add the item inside of it. So it depends on our food, because it's attaching on that sort, we have to identify that sort, and whenever it's just basically assigning, we have to give it command that okay, you are in this sort. So now your duty is to remove that sort from our player character. So what I'm going to do is inside of this food pp, I'm going to give a name of sort. So sort, okay, this thing or socket, like which socket it is. Okay, so let's, okay, in this sort it's going to be assign. Okay, so it's, I just keep it like exposed, so even if I want, I don't need to be exported because it's the internal data. Okay, so what I can do is simple, whenever it's adding that thing to the player, like it's overlapping at here, right? It's adding that thing, the item, the mesh that we have, it's attached it. So we have to understand this is an actor, it's not a BP. So we have that thing, like this is the item data, like the truck actor, and we can tell them is, hey bro, pass to BP food. And now whenever it's assigning, we can tell it that okay bro, you are this one, this is your socket. To do it, let's see how we can figure out like which sort, like this should we go with the name, so we can identify this sort. Suppose like this, and it's okay to go with this one. Then I guess I have to do one more thing, is we have to create a master variable at here which we can give input. Why this thing? Because the problem is at here in the unique item, because right now whatever it is adding at here, we are sorting this thing, we are giving it data, okay, this is your data, blah blah stuff, okay, that's fine. But whenever we are assigning that, it have to be go with from this unique item. So it's now a dynamic variable. We can set the data inside of it, and from here we can say that the sort that we want to set it is a casting. Okay, now we can say that which sort, so we can say that sort 1, and we'll be repeat this thing for twice time, like this and this. And now at here we can just say that you are sort 2 and you are sort 3. So eventually now I am able to connect that with those one. So now this actor should have the data of sort. Okay, like which sort are they? And because the foods are know that which sort are they, whenever they are getting the deliver the food based on the food delivery sort, like when it's signing to the whatever their character data. Okay, so we can say them to 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 it should be done after this one. It's a more problematic because it's an actor. So what I have to do again, I have to cast it for each of them, cast to food, and whenever it's casting I have to make sure like it should be detached whatever sort it is. So from the food I have to get this sort that I have in, and from now I have to get my player data. So like because it's overlapping at here, I have the get player data. So get player own rep. I need my cast to, let's cast it. Cast to 30% actor. And at here, oh, I need one more function. Wait. I have an idea here. Why I'm casting this thing like this. Let's cast it something like get player ref. Get ref player. Or get player ref pro. Now I can simply cast to my third person player character, right? This is a character, so get player character, and from that it's a war context, so get sub replay subsystem, and from here I can directly bypass the data with like this, and pure function compile saved. I can come here to my tray, here get player ref pro, and here we go. Okay, so I have the data. From that I am able to suppose like I need a function which it can reset the data. So custom event reset sort, and depends on the string sort, it going to be switch to a string, and I can give this sort 1, 2 and 3. Okay, if it's like this thing, it's going to be reset this. If it's this, it's going to be this. It's going to be this is okay, fine. Now I am resetting the sort, depends on the situation, like the sort name. At here I don't need the function more. At the tray I can say that reset sort, and what is my base sort, it's going to be reset. It have the ability to reset it. Okay, so that will be the code. Now whatever it's doing, because I have only one item of each thing, and the object know like whatever I'm doing, so it can be a dynamic item, so I'm able to connect it directly. So I'm just giving it another grab, and voila. Okay, we have the, I guess, the system. Let's try for this one. If it's working, then we'll replace it. So the UEP, let's now the bottle. So we pick the 2 bottle, drop 2 bottle. This sort should be, yep, it's working fine. Okay, now because it's working, we know that the code is working, so we just simply connect. It's a dynamic code, so we can use it anywhere like this. And to be honest, we can expand it like this, this, and this. Okay, cool. Now, whatever we have the item, let me, for example, make 2 more tray, which we can sell. I pick 2, and for example, I'll deliver this, and from here 1 bottle, and suppose now I take 3 tomato. Suppose I want to wrap here like this. Let me wrap here. Let's take tomato or potato again. Let's clip them here. Oh, 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 oh. Is there a problem? I think it's little bit problem. I'm saying it doesn't reset my current one. I guess there's some overlap problem happen. Let me see the logs. So developer tool output logs, and I'm just keeping it my left screen because I have this thing multiple monitor. So let me just see what's happening. For example, I picked 3 bottle, and then I'm delivering it on this first one, and 1 more bottle at this. Now I have all reset, so I can pick 3 potato, and I am here, and I am sitting at here. All this potato has been gone. Now I'm able to pick 3 tomato, and I am giving a chair. If I pick 2 more potato and 1 tomato, I'm sitting at here. So far I'm saying it's might be have the cache data, which it happening like for example, I am sitting at here, but the cache still have the active data. So whenever second time it's coming, it's basically dropping at here. So at here, this one, that's why. See, there's a code I give for each an item by it's removing. So to be honest, I have to do the same thing for this one, like this, whatever item we have from the item list, it will be going to be reset based on our actor. Yeah, that's why I'm thinking why it's basically have the old data. Okay, now we just plug with this one, and here we go. Now the problem not should happen, but we don't want to take any risk, so let's basically pick 3 bottle, dropping them there, and 1 here. Let's pick 3 potato. Let's drop them here. Let's pick 1 tomato or 2 tomato. Let's give there, and 1 here. Now let me pick 2 potato and 1 tomato. Let's assign them here, and voila, see, the box has been fixed. And now let's pick a bottle, 2 bottle, so I can able to assign them here. Voila, see, so now our system is working. It's so dynamic now, like we can pick any of item, it doesn't going to be affect. Okay, yeah, I don't know why this sort was not working. Okay, I think it is some sort of pickupping issue or duplicate issue. Yeah, it's maybe some overlapping issue. I have to say it. Yay! But yeah, it's working. Lastly, I have to check what's happening is those are doing a system. Oh yeah, okay guys, there's a problem in our BP because it's doing one time, but if it's not able to pick it, so it's not should be, for example, I'm overlapping it and it's already executing. But to be honest, I don't have the software to pick up it, so it's basically just blocked. Okay, so that is the problem. So I have to do something from here, adding the item. Okay, it's already attached it, so I don't think I need suppose something like this. And if I overlap this, so it's not should be a problem because I dropped those item here. Oh, okay. So the manual problem is coming at here. It's basically bypassing it's even though it's overlapping, so it's just becoming confused like the item based on the item. It's basically getting confused, right? Because it's basically trying to add multiple data in the same set of the item. To prevent this thing, it's coming from there. That is a problem as well. Like this is actually in an item side. I guess we can do this thing at 2 seconds. It can be reset. This is a simple fix. I guess it's going to be work. 2 bottle, and if I overlap this thing, suppose like multiple time, I'm able to drop those things, and I'm able to pick up it, or I have to find some more effective way to make it more workable, because there's a only problem at here right now on this do once code. But so far guys, it's working, to be honest. Now I have to find this simple fix. We'll do that in our next video. So far the system is working. We are able to pick multiple items. We are able to drop them in a different type of category. We are also able to pick different type of item based on our need, and we are able to drop it. Let me just connect it for a while, and it's all are fine, like dropping in different item. We can pick random of item. We can assign them by our needs, and voila. So that's all in this video. See you in next video. Bye bye.